Hello everybody. I said in the video we were going to discuss the anatomy of a pigeon. Today we're going to talk about their eyes, their sight. Now for you beginners, this is very, very important. Don't change anything in your yard. Don't add anything. Just don't change anything while you're raising the birds. A friend of mine was putting up a stockade fence, and they were working on the fence the day he was going to ship, so he didn't let the birds out. And the posts were all set up for the 8-foot sections. Now they came in one day and they put up those 8-foot sections all around the yard. When they were done, they left. He hadn't let the birds out. They hadn't seen that fence. And he shipped them. I think it was a 200-mile race. When the birds returned, they would not come down. They landed on roofs, they landed everywhere except in the yard on the coop. He couldn't clock a bird for hours. So don't change anything in your yard because the pigeons will see it and they won't land. Moving on. Pigeons can see ultraviolet light. They have that ability. One of the experiments that the military did with a mobile loft is they took the birds out maybe 100 miles or 50 miles, and then they began to move the loft. Now, the reflection of the ultraviolet light showed the birds where the loft was. And as the birds returned and the loft moved, they changed their direction to the loft. When they got to the loft, they landed, everything was normal. That's pretty interesting that they could do that they could see the reflection of ultraviolet light. Another thing I learned about the color of a pigeon's eye. The white pigment around the pupil, sometimes we call it a gravel eye, it's a gray. I had a silver white flight cockbird that had almost a white eye. He won 2 combine races. Could have won 3, but that's another story. The gravel eye, studies have shown those pigeons can orientate quicker than pigeons with another color around the pupil. Gravel eye. Okay. How well do pigeons see? The military trained birds to peck when they saw something. And they went out with helicopters or something like that, and the birds were put in a dome, maybe 4 birds all the way around. And when they saw a raft or something orange, a different color, they would peck. This was long before any human could spot that raft. So they changed their direction as they were seeing things. If the helicopter turned and the next bird could see it, that bird would peck. That's very interesting about the eyes of a pigeon. Okay, that's just some of the things I know about sight of a pigeon. I want to thank you for watching. Please subscribe. And I think that's about it. The sight of a pigeon, the eyes. Okay.